you ready to go out? Come on, give me your butt. What, you gonna stay? Come on. What's that look? Come here. You want to run? I know you do. Give me your butt. Good boy. All right, here we go. Gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna enter the tires. That's right where I can't see them. Gotta get past him. There he is. All right, so we got a potty bag. Not for you. These are Shaggy Manes. I haven't had them since I was a kid. You want to get them when they first pop up, because if they start getting dark and inky, it's not good to eat. But this one looks good. To cut off a little bit of that. You literally have to go home immediately and get to it, because it'll turn black and inky like really quick. And basically, the biggest job is cleaning them without knocking them into little pieces. Got some more over here. These look like they've been here a little longer. I just want to get enough so it's worthwhile getting a frying pan hot. Okay. That's not turning black yet. When they start to go at the bottom, you can cut that off. But now I've literally got minutes to get to this. And all that fuzzy stuff on the outside has to get taken off. Hey, got dinner. All right, City Butt, come here. It's a windy day. Winnie Pooh would say it's a blustery day. All right, now I need to go home right away and start getting those in the frying pan. All right, this is why I have a video camera in my glasses, because otherwise I wouldn't get to this. It takes too many hands. I haven't done this since the late 60s, so I'm learning. All right, so I just cleaned that. I'll do another one so you can see. I just put them in water, cold water, get all the grass and the junk. And see, this has got like a lot of black stuff on the bottom. That's the inky stuff. And if it gets to be too much, you don't want to eat it. So we're going to take the core out of this one. Sometimes they come out, sometimes they don't. I try to leave them. But this is just the flower of the mushroom. Most of it's under the ground. And at this point, it's released all of its spores. And I'm going to throw this outside right away so that it can go back out to Mother Nature. But if I leave it on this board for very long, it'll stain it black. But you see this stuff here? You just want to peel it off. Just take a knife and kind of go against the grain, and it comes off. And you got to be a little gentle because the mushroom will crumble otherwise. So you kind of want to keep the pieces intact, mainly so you can clean them and they don't get stuck in all the other stuff as you are trying to get them ready to fry. Because there's just, there's a lot of leaves and little chunks of stuff from being outdoors. And they did push up out of the ground, right? So yeah, so this is basically it. And then since I cut it off, the inside of this is fairly clean. But I'm just going to rinse a little bit. go in the same direction as, because there's little fins on the inside, but I'm going to check it here and then go. Last result, go this way, and I got a little hole at the top to let it come through out. Okay. That looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to put that as... And next, I will dip those in some egg. I'll just beat up an egg, and then a little bit of... That's Bisquick. I don't buy that stuff because there's crap in it, but it was left over. Somebody, rather than throw it away, I can use it for this. Anyway, so I'm going to right away take this right outside and give it right back to Mother Nature, so it's out of my way and I can have a clean board. But also, this is going to really rapidly turn really inky and black. And all right, so we just throw this out here. Throw everything in Charlie's little pen just to give him stuff to sniff around. All right, that's Alexa telling us there's somebody at the front door. Okay, so now we're going to do some more. All right, just wanted to show you one that's a little bit easier, because I always go for the ones that are getting black at the bottom and inky, and those are a little more crumbly and fragile. And this one's doesn't have any of that yet. I'd like to get the top right off there, because then I can rinse it through from the inside to, both ways, from the top out and from the bottom through the top. But you see, you just kind of skin off this stuff till you get the smooth part underneath. I know that probably the minute you start putting hot water on these, they're going to break down faster. So use cold water, rinse through both ways. Don't want to chew on any gritty dirt or anything, or there's not a lot of bugs this time of year, so you don't have to worry about like slugs or bugs or worms. All right, so again, I'm gonna take this back out to Mother Nature. All right. All right, now, so here's one that's got black on the bottom. There won't be a lot left in this. I'm just gonna, and these are a lot more fragile when they start doing that. I would just leave it normally, but there's still enough on here to make it worthwhile. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just get that black stuff off. See what we have to work with. Okay. Right. So it's interesting when you do something that you haven't done for a long time, like since you were a child. There's like sometimes for me a sense memory, like just touching this and doing this is helping me remember, bringing back things. My mom grew up on a farm. She hated it because it was so much work, right? But she ended up starting a campground with my father, and they ended up working harder than if they've ever had a farm. But we, the campsites, they would work so hard. They rented for like $1 a night back then, and they were continually trying to improve it. So we didn't think anything of it. It kind of freaks me out, this materialistic kind of thing that's everybody's been hypnotized into, kids having to have like this kind of shoe or this kind of clothing. And I mean, we had hand-me-downs from cousins, and if it fit, that would be a bonus. But if it covered your body, that was the main thing. And then my mom had an old Singer sewing machine, and there was, something would have to be in pretty bad shape if it got thrown away. She didn't patch it. I got pictures. One of the pictures that I have at the park store on a magnet. You can see two of my brothers with pants with patches on them on the knees. But when it was fall, we'd get Shaggy Manes. That's what these are. When it was spring, we'd get morel mushrooms. And when the smelt ran, we'd go down there with nets and fill up garbage bags full of smelt, and then we'd be up for 2 days cleaning them and getting them frozen. And it was hunting season. My dad would get a deer, I mean, the kitchen table would become like a butcher's room, you know. I remember seeing my grandmother back at the farm, going to visit her. She was, you know, sweetest grandmother, but she's sitting and talking. She's, you know, pulling feathers out of chicken carcasses, and there's a pile of chicken entrails on the table. She's hacking with big knives, quack, quack, you know. And on the floor are a bunch of little chicks running around, you know, going beep, 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 beep. There's an old wooden floor. They didn't have any equipment. It was, you know, my grandfather, when he got older, he would sneak out of the home in his underwear and find a shovel in somebody's shed or something and go out and start turning over the dirt in a field. All right, so yeah, the kitchen isn't like arranged to be a set, so it's not super neat right now. But anyway, this was a tip that I learned from my good friend Don. He's a chef, and before you start anything, you get a sink full of hot soapy water, and the minute you're done with something, you wash it, and it makes so you don't have a big pile of stuff to deal with when you get all done. All right, so we're just gonna cut off a chunk of this butter. And I already put some olive oil in the pan. And so as soon as we get that, I only got it just slightly warm. We'll go a little bit warmer. And I'll probably put that at about 5 once that melts and I kind of got it coated. And I'll start dipping those and putting them right in. All right, so I put 1 egg in already. I'm gonna put another egg in here. I'm just gonna put it in with a little salt and pepper and blend it up for dipping. All right, so we just blended up the egg a little bit. All right, it's gonna stick this in the egg. Just kind of get it wet with the egg. And then put it in this Bisquick that I wanna use up. All right, and then make sure I got it on covered decently. And then I'm gonna throw it in here. Okay, I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Put about 5. And then I'm just going to kind of quickly keep at it. When I blended up the egg, I put a little bit of coarse pepper in there so it colored the egg a little bit. Oh, looks like we got a piece of grass there. We'll get that out of there. All right, so here we go. A lot of butter and olive oil in this, so for me it helps. I don't drink alcohol at all. Maybe just once in a while, I might have just a little bit of a beer to help this digest. It seems to help me with things that are a little bit rich in fats. Or I might have I've got some Golden Pyramid vodka that I was gifted. Thank you, Marta. That might be a little bit of a thing to sip on. But anyway, I have a joke that literally you could take an old shoe and dip it in eggs and batter it and fry it in butter and it would be good, but really good. All right, so unless your mom or daddy took you out and showed you how to find the right mushroom, like don't go doing this on your own because I don't want anybody getting sick or hurt on my account. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy some of Nature's Bounty and just wanted to share a little bit, you know, a little bit about that, right?